Welcome to the Presbytery meeting. This short video will orient you to the way we do business on Zoom. The first thing we invite you to do is to rename yourself. Depending on your device, there are different ways to do that. By clicking on the dots on your video, these dots at the upper right of each video, or by clicking on the participant list, finding your name and clicking More, which will bring up the option to rename. So please rename yourself to include your name, your congregation, and your role, whether ruling elder or teaching elder, minister of word and sacrament, or any other information that would be helpful, such as your pronouns, or if you're representing another Presbyterian body or organization. Okay, next make sure your preferred language is chosen. Find the globe at the bottom of your screen and click on the language you wish to hear. If you do not do this, you may hear someone speaking in another language and be unable to understand the business we have before us as a presbytery. Next, learn how to raise your hand. Depending on your device, this will be at the bottom of your participants list, right here. It might have a little blue hand, it might not, depending on your device. Another way to raise your hand can sometimes be found, depending on your device, by clicking on the three dots on your name, or by clicking More on a mobile device's menu. Please raise your hand whenever you have a question, or if you wish to speak for or against a motion. We encourage you to have your video turned on when your hand is raised, as this helps us spotlight you for the moderator's attention more easily. If you are raising your hand for a point of order, or what Robert's Rules calls an interrupting motion, please raise your hand using the electronic raise hand feature and then type a message in the chat. Let's take a moment to find the chat. On many devices, it'll be on the bottom of your main screen. You may have to hover your mouse to find it. There's the chat. On a mobile device, you may need to click around to find it. It might be under More. So please note that it is helpful to type your motion into the chat, especially if you have a long, complicated motion to make, so the moderator can get your wording exactly. But you also need to raise your hand electronically right there and wait to be recognized. Typing it in the chat is not the same as seeking recognition or making a motion. We will vote by polling. Something will pop up on your screen and you can click yes or no. You do have to click submit too, and you can't change your answer once it's been put in. Finally, I want to make sure that you also know how to find these features when screen share is happening. This can be confusing because sometimes when screen share happens, your screen changes around. So I would like to show you how we do that. You can pull this bar that's in between the screen share and the other videos if you'd like to see more. And up here at the view options, you can make this screen share smaller. You could put it in side-by-side mode, and you can also exit full screen. You might be in full screen mode, but if you leave full screen mode, then you can have access to your participants list and your chat again on the right side, right here.